There was a lot of confusion with this assignment, so I'm going to go over with you again how to do the assignment, and we're going to do two columns together. If you use this screencast to help you do two columns, you need to pick a third column to do on your own. First, let's read the directions and make sure that we understand them. Review the real-life situations from the key concepts chart. Those real-life situations are right here in this column. With your group, select two authors to focus on. Pick just two columns to complete. Again, if you did this the first time on your own correctly, you only needed to do two, but if you're going to use this screencast, then you should pick a third author. Decide how each author would rate each real-life situation. That means you need to find the ideas of each of these authors to figure out how they would rate the situation. Include a quote from the article that shows why you chose that rating. Your quote needs to be from the correct article. If you use quotes from the wrong article, you will not get the correct answers. For example, if you use quotes from the Pollo Cohen article for the Conte answers, you will not be inferring Conte's opinions, you'll be inferring Pollo Cohen's. So when you use Pollo Cohen's article, make sure you're in this column. If you're doing this column, make sure you're using Conte. If you're doing the Blanton column, make sure you're using the Blanton article. And if you're doing the Teens from Article 4 column, make sure you're using Article 4. Also, make sure that you have a number in each box. So I'm going to go over with you how to do the Pollo Cohen column right now. Maria's best friend tried on a dress at the store. I love it. What do you think? She asked. It's nice, Maria said, even though she thought it was awful. Her friend bought the dress. We want to go over to Article 1. You remember, paragraph 11 has a similar situation. An example he likes, and that he means Cohen. Your fictional spouse about to accept a Nobel Prize asks if they look fat. If you're on the way to the award ceremony, you say, you look fabulous, Cohen instructs. Anything else would be cruel. If you're still in the hotel room, a suggestion of a different outfit might be appropriate. We're going to grab this quote right here. If you're still in the hotel room, a suggestion of a different outfit might be appropriate. We're going to copy it, and then we're going to paste it right in here. Make sure that you get all the words. Note which paragraph you got it from. We got this from paragraph 11. And finally, we want to make sure that we include a number. For Pollo and Cohen, it sounds like they would think Maria's lie was mostly unjustified because Maria could have told her friend, who was still in the dressing room, that a different dress would look better. So we're going to give that one a 2. Let's do the next one. Please read this one on your own. Pause the video now to read it on your own. Now we're going to jump over to the article. Take a moment to skim through. Now we're going to look at paragraph 10. Not only is it justified, it is sometimes a moral duty, says Cohen. It meaning lying. An obvious example is when you're lying to protect someone from serious harm, but much less extreme cases often call for lies, Cohen says. In this case, Matt lied to try to protect Simon. It didn't work, but he still tried. We're going to use this quote right here. We're going to copy it and paste it. We're going to make sure that we label where we got it from, paragraph 10. And then we're going to give it a number. If we go up here, we see that Pollo and Cohen would probably say it was mostly justified because Matt was lying to try to protect a friend, so we give it a 4. You'll notice I've made a mistake. I forgot to include quotation marks. Let's go back and include quotation marks for all of our quotes. If you make a small mistake like this, make sure that you too go back and correct your small mistake. Let's go on to situation 3. Pause the video now to read situation 3 on your own. Now we're going to go to the readings. In this case, we find the correct quote in paragraph 12. Once a person finds out you lied, you lose currency or believability in their eyes. This is not letting me highlight. There we go. We want to copy that part right here and paste it. Add your quotation marks. Make sure that you got all the words right. Tell where you got it. And finally, give it a number. When people find out that Jim lied, he's going to lose currency. So that's wholly unjustified. We give it a 1. Let's move on to number 4. Please take a moment to read number 4 on your own. Now we're going to jump over to the article. For this one, we will find an appropriate quote in paragraph 18. People who say lying is wrong are often thinking in the abstract, Apollo says. In our real lives, we can't always pick honesty without compromising some other value that might be as important. In situation 4, Kay has 2 values: telling the truth and obeying the law, and looking cool in front of the college kids. She chooses to lie so that she doesn't have to compromise her value of looking cool. We are going to grab this quote right here and paste it in there. Make sure that it copies and pastes correctly. Make sure you add your quotation marks. Tell which paragraph you got it from, and then give it a number. DePaulo and Cohen would say that this one was mostly justified. She's lying to protect a value, namely the value of looking cool. You may not agree. In fact, I don't agree. But DePaulo and Cohen say that she is lying to protect a value. Let's look at number 5. Pause the video to read it on your own. Now we're going to jump over to the article again. In this case, we're going to go back to a quote we've already used. Remember paragraph 10? Paragraph 10 talked about lying to protect someone. So we're going to use this same quote. Not only is lying justified, but it is sometimes a moral duty. Because in situation 5, Jason is lying to protect his dad from real harm. Make sure that it copies and pastes correctly. Make sure you add your quotation marks. Tell what paragraph you got it from, and give it a rating. DePaulo and Cohen would say that this one is wholly justified because he is lying to protect someone. Now we have completed the DePaulo and Cohen column. I'm now going to show you how to do the Conte column. Go in your article packet or scroll through to find Article 2, Rejecting All Lies, Immanuel Kant by Cicely Bach. This is the entire article, just 4 paragraphs. So, let's take a look. Maria's best friend tried on a dress at the store. I love it. What do you think? She asked. It's nice, Maria said, even though she thought it was awful. Her friend bought the dress. Let's see what Kant says about lying. This is what Kant says. Truthfulness in statements which cannot be avoided is the formal duty of an individual to everyone, however great may be the disadvantage. What Kant is saying is that you have to tell the truth all the time, no matter what. Even if it hurts you or someone else to tell the truth, you must tell the truth. So we're going to copy and paste that right here. We're going to make sure that we include our quotation marks. We're going to tell which paragraph we got it from. That came from paragraph 1. And we're going to give it a rating. Kant says that you must always tell the truth, always. So he would say that it was wholly unjustified, a 1. Let's do number 2. Take a moment to read it. You'll notice, once again, someone has lied. And once again, Kant would say that truthfulness in statements which cannot be avoided is the formal duty of an individual to everyone, however great may be the disadvantage. Kant is again coming down saying that this lie, which Matt gave in order to try to benefit his friend or give an advantage to his friend, would be wholly unjustified. So we're going to copy and paste this whole thing. By now, you've probably realized that Kant is going to say the exact same thing about all of these lies. You're right. We're going to copy and paste this same statement into all of the boxes, because Kant believes that lying is never justified, no matter how much a lie might help someone or protect someone, or just because you want to. Kant believes that lying is always wrong. So I've now showed you how to do 2 columns. Please proceed to select either Blanton's article or the teens from Article 4. If you choose the Blanton article, make sure that you are using this one. Brad Blanton, Honestly Tell the Truth. If you are using the teens from Article 4, make sure you are using this one. Teens Do Their Share of Lying, Article 4. Good luck.